Hi guys, so this is update number 13 for the Orc Big Rig, and those who've been following me on my Facebook group, I don't tend to post to Twitter anymore or anything like that, but those who have been following me on our Facebook group or any of the groups that I'm attached to will know that I've started painting finally. So I haven't got very far with it because I've been doing painting for Christmas stuff, just advent calendars and stuff like that. It's been a bit of a nightmare really, but I've been painting them up for my son. So let's take a look. This here is so let's see if I can shed some more light on that. There we go. This is the cab, so the door's still open, thankfully. It's missing its engine because I haven't. I'm hopefully gonna try and get the engines cast, and then I can put the engine back in after that's all been done to it. I don't want to paint it first. It's had a black undercoat and then a silver dry brush, except for the bits that don't need a silver dry brush, like the driver, inside the engine cavity. The wheels haven't had a dry brush yet, but mostly everything else has. So that's that bit. I need to obviously go over the stacks more with the silver. Put that to one side. Let's quickly get the rest. Here is the rest. So, put that on awfully. Just let that spin around. There we go. So this has had the same treatment, undercoated black and then dry brushed silver. Pretty much all over. Again, the guns haven't been painted because I wanted to try and get those cast. Same with the barrel. Just put those to one side. And the same with the big flamer thing that goes on the tank and the two other shooters. Just pop them to one side. You can see I've done a heavier dry brush on the pipes and things just to give them more silver. And the final finish is going to be similar to, just move this out of the way for a moment, similar to this. So basically it's had the same treatment as that, but it's had a dry brush of more silver, and it's also had a brown wash all over it, and then of course it's been weathered quite heavily, as you can see. Just pop that back off to the side, put this back on. So there you go. It really brings out the detail. Like you can see the little nuts and bolts down there. I tried to put a heavier dry brush of the silver on the steps to make it look like they're worn down more. Same situation with those there. One thing the dry brush really brings out is sort of the edges of everything, so you can see that everything's got sort of worn edges and really rough, whereas you couldn't really see that with the with just a plain white plastic card. No matter how much lighting you put on it for the camera, you just could not see that. You could see it in real life. So let's pop these off. So we've got the tank off and the front bit off, and we're left with just the basic trailer, and I think that's coming along really nice. Again, the dry brush brings out so much detail. I need to figure out a colour for the pipes that I've got going on there. But yeah, really chuffed with it. Before I ramble on for too long, that's basically all I wanted to show, just the start of it. Now, do you think I need to use other colours other than blue? So I think what I've got going on with this, if I just pop it on top, the blue, certain people aren't very happy with the blue. I'm quite taken with it, but I think that this is sort of this is the colours of my Gorkamorka mob, whereas this, the trailer and all the bits that go on it, are not belonging to my mob. They're more of like scenery, objectives, that sort of thing. So they're parts of a scenario. So I guess what I'm asking is, what sort of colours should I do this? You got the normal yellows and reds, but are there any other colours that orcs tend to have? Things that will suit, like being on the barrel. Again, I'm not sure which bits I'm going to colour on this. Maybe these bits down here, the big plates, these bits going across. I don't know. There's not many parts on this where you can sort of add colour unless you're doing the whole let's make the whole thing red idea. I don't know. Sorry, I have ended up rambling on. I think it's a valid question. I'm keen to hear what sort of colours other people would have gone for, really. And that's it, really. So, really happy the way this is coming along, and hopefully I can get some more progress done on it in the next couple of weeks, maybe. Get it to a standard that I'm happy for, where I can actually start weathering it. Right, stay well, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.